today, before we go deeper into the conversation about Vision Zero, I feel it's very important for me to introduce a little bit about what's Vision Zero. So, as we know, there's been a lot of cases of death on the road because of accidents, and the number is keep going up every single year, and we can see that in every news nowadays. So back in 1997 in Sweden, they had implemented the Vision Zero. The Vision Zero aims very simple and very direct. It's to stop death caused in the road caused by accidents. So the important thing is how does Vision Zero work? So Vision Zero work is not just road safety. It's go back to the basic human behavior, the technology of a car, then how they design the road, and how could we improve in the future. So that's a little bit about Vision Zero from me, and I'll pass to my team to explain more about Vision Zero. Thank you very much.
Historical of background about Vision Zero to be one key point in the evolution of Vision Zero. First inception 1997, Vision Zero launched in Sweden in 1997 as to completely eliminate traffic fatalities and severe injuries. This initiative is grounded in the Atikah principle that no loss of life or serious injury should occur within the road transport system. Second, initial strategies. Over the years, Sweden integrated advanced technology into its road safety strategies. These include the use of the regional transport system for better traffic management, automatic speed enforcement, and the development of vehicles equipped with advanced safety features like electronic stability control and collision avoidance system. Factors leading to the development of Vision Zero. First, rising traffic fatalities during the 1980s and 1990s. Sweden, like many other nations, faced troubling rise in traffic-related fatalities and injuries. Despite existing safety measures, the number of deaths of the lost remain high, highlighting the need for a more radical approach to road safety. Second, human error and management. Vision Zero is grounded in the understanding that while human error is inevitable, the road systems will be designed to ensure that such errors do not result in severe injury or death. This marks a significant shift from blaming road users to creating a more forgiving road system. Core principles of Vision Zero. First, traffic death and injuries are preventable. Preventability, central to Vision Zero, is the belief that traffic death and serious injuries are not evitable but entirely preventable. This principle challenges the notion that road accidents are simply a part of life and emphasizes that with the right measures, they can be eradicated. Second, emphasis on human life and well-being. Value of human life. Vision Zero places the most priority on human life and well-being. Unlike traditional approaches that often balance safety with factors like speed and convenience, Vision Zero maintains that no loss of life is acceptable. This initiative is rooted in the ethical belief that every life matters and must be protected. Third, focus on system design rather than human error. System-based approach. Vision Zero shifts the focus from blaming individual road users for accidents to designing a road system that accommodates human error and minimizes the consequence of mistake. This involves creating road vehicles and places that prioritize safety above all else. How Vision Zero differs from traditional approaches to road safety. First, traditional road safety approaches reactive measures. Traditional road safety strategies often respond to accidents by implementing measures after incident occur. This approach focuses on reducing the severity of crashes rather than preventing them entirely. And second, Vision Zero approach, system responsibility. Vision Zero holds that the designers of the system, those who build and manage road infrastructure, vehicle manufacturers, and policy makers are ultimately responsible for road safety. We recognize that while human error is inevitable, the system can be designed to mitigate the consequences of these errors. Example of Vision Zero's in action, policies and legislation, enforcing stricter speed limits, lower alcohol limits for drivers, and mandatory use of CPRs and helmets.
Next, I will talk about challenges and criticism of Vision Zero. We acknowledge some criticism that Vision Zero faces. The first is feasibility. This includes limitations in infrastructure and urban design. Implementing Vision Zero often requires substantial changes in infrastructure and urban planning. This includes redesigning roadways, improving the facilities for cyclists and pedestrians, and implementing traffic calming measures. Second is criticism is cost effectiveness. High starting costs. Infrastructure, technology, enforcement, and education campaigns generally demand a significant initial expenditure when implementing Vision Zero projects. The third criticism is unintended consequences. Effect on the movement of traffic road diets, a reduction in the number of lanes, and decreases speed limits are example of places that may cause traffic congestions and extended travel times. Challenges in overcoming resistance to change from stakeholders. The first is interested interest. Companies relying on car traffic like e-hailing services such as GrabCar and Maxim may resist policies limiting parking or automobile access due to concern over losing customers and revenue. Interest in real estate and development. Developers and property owners will object to modifications that make some location less accessible or appealing. Other than that, reducing reliance on cars face strong cultural resistance in many areas where car ownership symbolizes success. Next is implementation strategies. Strategies is infrastructure improvement. Creating roadways accessible to all users, drivers, bikers, pedestrians, and public transportation users requires features like road sidewalks, bike lanes, secure crosswalks, and easily accessible public transportation terminals. Junctions should be designed to reduce conflicts among car, pedestrians, and cyclists. Adding pedestrian countdown signals and bright reflective materials to crossing marking will increase pedestrian safety and visibility. The companies need to hold a campaign for people to spread awareness of the importance of the Vision Zero project, launch educational incentives to advance safe driving practice, the advantage of walking and bicycling, and the overarching objectives of Vision Zero.
Hi Dr. So for this part, I will explain a little bit about the future of Vision Zero, what it will look like in the future when everyone is using Vision Zero. So first of all, of course, the vehicle safety technology that I mentioned earlier in this presentation, that Vision Zero is not just about the design of the road, the safety of the road, and the law, but it also involves technologies. Technology plays a huge part in this in Vision Zero. It's not just the technology on the road, but also technology on the vehicle. So when Vision Zero has been used a lot in the future by a lot of countries, so there's going to be a lot of technology safety in the car as well. For example, the Autonomous Vehicle and Advanced Driving Assistance System, or ADAS. So ADAS rules is to minimize the human error on the road, and so when the human error in the road is minimized, that means there's less accidents, and it connects very well to the Vision Zero aim. So the second one is global collab or knowledge sharing. So what this means is when everyone in this world and every country implemented and using the Vision Zero very well, in the future we will have a common knowledge, a common language between each other to report each other about what's happening. So with this common language, it helps very well with R&D. So we would have more technology, we would improve our safety on the road more, and so on. The third one is community engagement and education. Of course, in the future when Vision Zero has been implemented in a lot of countries, it also will bring into the Vision Zero will be taught in education and so on and so forth. And this will help the youth to understand how important Vision Zero is, what the aim of Vision Zero is, and how important life is. So that's all for me. Thank you very much.
So today I'm going to explain about the effectiveness of Vision Zero initiative. So the first one is monitor changes in crash rates, where it helps to identify high-risk areas where the crashes, fatalities, and severe injuries occur frequently. The second one, by analyzing diverse data type, it helps to reduce crashes and improve safety. The second one is assessing injury severity, where it can list out of injury like fatal, severe, and minor injuries, and it also helps to track quick emergency response and initial aid. And it can also improve emergency to reduce fatalities that can lead to death. And the third is traffic behavior analysis, where it can where they are focuses on reducing speeding to prevent severe injuries and fatalities. An example of measure like speed humps, roundabouts, and speed camera promote safer driving, which there is successfully for this program, which is the automated awareness safety system. So what are challenges in measuring progress towards Vision Zero? So the first one is inaccurate data, where this can cause various situations. It will disrupt the process of Vision Zero to measure all the detail and the accurate data of it, and also this can cause time consuming, high cost, and slow progression and achieve goals. And the second one is inaccessible data, where it often due to server failure, hinder efficient resource allocation, and program effectiveness. And without up-to-date data, achieving goals become challenging as progress cannot be accurately measured or compared for improvement. So what is important of using comprehensive metric? So the first one is identifying high-risk areas, where it allows to identify specific problem areas or group. And the second is provide multi-dimensional view, where it can provide a wide perspective on road safety and various factors that occur in road crashes and injuries. It also, and the number three is establish clear benchmark, where it enables them to set target and measure their target by identifying the strengths and weakness of each implementation strategy and set of realities goal. And number four is continuous improvement, where it can give a determined to create a feedback loop that helps it in continuously improving safety strategy, and also can pinpoint whether the strategy can be adjusted in response to any changes to ensure the effectiveness of Vision Zero initiative. So let's go with what is policy and advocacy in Vision Zero. The first one is legislative changes. An example is enforcing mandatory use of anti-lock braking system (ABS) for new motorcycle. And for funding allocation, they will improve public transportation routes and connectivity to promote the switch internationally, or providing rehabilitation programs and designated lanes for cyclists. And for interagency collaboration, the Ministry of Health collaborates with the Fire and Rescue Department to provide emergency rescue service. And other than that is one of road safety management in social mirrors, Joint Community Safety Support Program (CSSP). Let's go with civil society organization and grassroots in promoting Vision Zero principle and how the decision maker accountable. The first for promoting Vision Zero principle, we have a Malaysian Institute of Road Safety Research, where they promote road safety through awareness, campaign, seminar, and education program. And we also have MySecap and Safety Malaysia help to promote Vision Zero principle. So let's go with holding decision makers accountable, where Malaysian Institute of Road Safety Research provides data and recommendation ensuring the government implements effective road safety measures based on research findings. And there's our Vision Zero webinars.
The conclusion, Vision Zero aims to eliminate all traffic fatalities and serious injuries while promoting safe, equitable, and healthy mobility for everyone. Utilize various strategies such as infrastructure improvement, speed management, education, and automated enforcement like speed cameras. The initiative also emphasizes fleet safety, advanced technology, public education campaigns, and focus police enforcement to defer unsafe behavior by prioritizing trauma treatment and emergency response enhancement. Vision Zero underscores data-driven decision making and community involvement to continue improve road safety globally. That's all for us. Thank you.